Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Another 1-2 delivery. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. The catcher's the key guy here. He does such a great job of blocking, directing traffic, but the biggest thing he does so well, the throws from the outfield, catching it and applying the tag. He's the leader of this defense.
Into the box now, Roy Dorta. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. In now, Christian Kemp. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training. Entering this one with a batting average over 300. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Standing in, Omar Gonzalez comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Grounded foul off to the right. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Again, a 1-2. And he got him.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Stepping in now, Roger Ramirez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Popped high in the air. Number 36 is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in, Brian Garcia.
Right fielder, Brian Garcia.
Into the windup and the pitch. Tapper up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andres Becerra comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets ahead with the curveball, strike 1.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. I might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. Swinging on the first pitch as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. Digging in to try it again, Basil Houck. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Well, a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
2 out, nobody on. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try it again, 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tim Robertson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Robertson.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Now batting.
Into the box, Roy Dorta. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 0-2 home. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Striding in once again, Christian Kemp. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Out. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 15 up. Ready for another chance. Omar Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gonzalez.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Roger Ramirez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in, Brian Garcia.
The right fielder, number 7.
First delivery to him on the way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down, 3. Ready once again, Andres Becerra. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Eric Gonzalez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Aguila into shallow center. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Basil Houck. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that's by him. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
The short hit hard. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 7 perfect innings as he begins. At the plate, Tim Robertson. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. The 0-2 delivery. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first down.
Hey, pretty simple way to start the 8th inning out. A ground ball, and he's 5 outs away from a no-no.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Roy Dorta is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on the fastball low and away. That means that's a great located pitch.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Slow roller back to the mound. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Hey, we're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Third baseman.
First offering on its way.
Kemp.
Christian Kemp is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire. Digging in once again, Omar Gonzalez. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Grounded foul off to the right. Grounder down the line at 3rd. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping in, Roger Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Roger Ramirez.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. Caveney is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Now batting, Brian Garcia. He represents the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, he was outstanding. Swing and miss stuff on the mound in this one, as evidenced by all the strikeouts he racked up. That's dominant pitching, and he really took control of this game.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Curve, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Rubber Ducks, no runs on no hits, 1 error. They left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
A team of many first-time pros gets their first taste of a sweep.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, it's game 2 of a 3-game. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. HR, as we look at our visiting club as they take the field here in this scoreless ball game, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nobody likes to lose game 1 of the road trip, but you go on the road thinking, hey, if we can play 500 for the full road trip, we're in good standing. So right now, you're in game 2 of the road trip, and you know what? If you win today, you're what?
A common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
1-2. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Tapper up the line, but it gets fouled.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to. Make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
He'll try again. 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Moroff onto the grass, and that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw gets him. 2 down. So stepping in, Basil Howe took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Got him. Throws him on the slurve, and the side is retired. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Standing in, number 63. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Hitter, number 63.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled back. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Becerra patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Howie Richardson.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Howie Richardson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Late that time for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This pitch just misses a bit inside and catches him about mid-thigh. That's the meaty part of the leg, so as soon as the initial pain wears off, he should be just fine.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. First offering on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Here comes the 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Two and 0. Here it is. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Now batting, Armando Mota. He's hitting just south of 300 in April.
Armando Mota.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
The 2-1 on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Howe is right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Ready now, Ken Sasaki. The average currently sits below 200 in the early part of the season, so he's hoping for a turnaround starting in this one. Cavaney is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Into the box now, Roy Dorta, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Roy Dorta becomes out number 2 this inning.
Tim Robertson.
Tim Robertson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now because that was clearly
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in once again, Adrian Aguila will step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Aguila.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. 1-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now the pitch. Line to the right side. Garcia is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Center fielder, number 11.
Stepping in now, Dave Waylock. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in for his second at bat, William Cavaney.
William Cavaney.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hit hard down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Now batting, number
into
36.
the box now, number 36, as he grounds one briskly to short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. So digging in now, Jason Crowell, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Pitch on the way. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Standing in now, Roger Ramirez.
Roger
As he lets it in the air to right field. Mota moving to his left. 2 down. Striding in, Brian Garcia. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1-2. Here it comes. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Here's Max Moroff standing in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Max Moroff.
Into the windup and the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Digging in to try it again. Number 63. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Howie Richardson. Grounded back up the middle. Gonzalez up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Ready for another chance. Andres Becerra back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball. Oh, he might have got away with one. Two-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And a good throw gets him one gone. Now at the plate, Eric Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him 2 down. So striding forward now Basil Houck comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So striding in, Ken Sasaki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 home. Grounded to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. So coming to the plate, Elias Diaz. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Elias Diaz.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a neck-high fastball that time. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
3-2 now.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Hey, it's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Now batting.
Into the box, Armando Mota. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Count is 3-1.
And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider. Three and 1. Here it is. And eesh, not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try it again, 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This one's down to third. And the throw will get him at first as he is robbed on a magnificent play there.
That was a great defensive play there. You know, he's not the guy you'd necessarily expect to make a play like that. He's not known for his glove skills.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Adrian Aguila.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
2 out, nobody on. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. And we still have no score. Striding into the box, Roy Dorta. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Roy
Hit out towards second. Morov comes up with it. And a rather easy first out. Coming to the plate now, Tim Robertson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Robertson.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up. I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Waylock is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Jason Crowell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Dave Waylock. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
The 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
The left fielder, number 25.
Into the box now, William Haveney. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
In now, number 36, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning to the bottom of the 6th inning. And we still have no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Roger Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Ready for another chance. Brian Garcia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And here's a ball hit in the air. Moroff ranging into shallow right. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in to try it again. Andres Becerra. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Eric Gonzalez.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Mota is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Basil Houck. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Ready for another shot now. Ken Sasaki. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Roy Dorta. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Dorta.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. 0-1, here's the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Here it comes, 0-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 hit, 1 left. Digging in once again, Tim Robertson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Left fielder, Tim.
A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul.
That's foul.
Here's another 0-2. And he struck him out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Ready once again, Roger Ramirez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now, that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a win. Now to the plate, Brian Garcia. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Garcia.
A cold strike on the inside corner. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Moroff scoops it up. No problem here. 1 away. Stepping into the box, Andres Becerra.
Center fielder, Andres Becerra.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
0-2 is the count.
Grounder down the line at third. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Now at the plate, Eric Gonzalez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first. So close to baseball history.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The Altoona Curve earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Stephen Eckert notches his 3rd win of the year and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. Willie Crespo is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Curve, 4 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Rubber Ducks, no runs on only 2 hits. 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, and please drive home safely.
An impressed pitching coach pays a visit to a young hurler who's been very sharp to start his pro career. It seems the pitcher is impressed with himself as well. Early on, coaches are sizing up new players' personalities and working to create rapport, which can make coaching easier.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Harrisburg Senators and the Altoona Curve. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. HR, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Digging in now, Jack Creming, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Caveney racing back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.